said that. I was like, oh yeah, that is how it happens. You quit using it.
Yeah, so I think
all of this stuff.
It kind of needs to stay exciting, like maybe not things that you use in your daily thing, but in May the sunscreen comes out.
Yeah.
You know, when you get your annual supply of sunscreen, because I mean, I won't buy sunscreen from you again until next summer, right? Because I don't use it. I wouldn't use it on my face daily throughout the winter, and I wouldn't want a really nice product like that to sit for 9 months.
Yeah.
So, but you know, it's camping season. Here's your bug spray.
Yeah.
Or it could be one thing per month that's relatively interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or bi-month, or 6 times a month, or I mean, you know what I would do in your shoes is I'd probably look to see what other people in your space are doing, just to gain some inspiration, and then make it your own, right?
Right.
It could be also different depending whether you have a baby in the house, and maybe it only goes for 2 years or something, because you know the products are only, you know, you get past diaper age and you're done, or whatever it is. And it has, I think, you know, it has to be at a price point that's not a surprise. So something that just sort of feels like a box. So you know what you're getting in the box.
Yeah, so that's one thing I was wondering was like how many items like constitutes like a box, so that there is that sort of like excitement and you feel like you are getting like value for your money. And, like, how much of an idea is there that you're, like, saving something by ordering it in a box versus, like, ordering individual items?
I don't know that the subscription boxes have an idea of savings behind them.
Okay.
I think they have an idea of convenience behind them. Because people who are ordering on subscription are not shopping on Groupon, you know?
Right.
It's a different mentality. They're ordering by sort of novelty and convenience. That would be more the value proposition than trying to save a few bucks.
Okay.
So what I would think is, if you're thinking of small boxes, I would say 3 items or 5 items.
Yeah, that's what I have is like, sort of like the 4 to 6 items.
And the other thing is, have it as a gift or as a baby registry gift or something, right?
Right.
So that, you know, you know mom's having a baby, so you sign her up for the total package is maybe, I don't know what I'm just making stuff up, but let's say it's $60 a box.
Yeah, that's exactly the sort of price point I was,
Sure. So $60 every 3 months, $250 a year, and a picture of the 4 different seasons and what baby gets in each season.
Right.
Or a picture of the 4 seasons and what the consumer gets in each season.
Yeah.
So my sunscreen, my bug spray, my lip balm, I'm making stuff up.
Yeah.
My dry skin stuff, my after I jump in the lake cream, and, you know?
Yeah.
And in the winter, we're looking for dry skin. We're looking for maybe things that are pine scented, different smells. In spring, maybe there's some anti-allergen stuff. Fall, I'm not sure. Maybe you go more into sort of the spices and the teas and the scents, the anti-flu and virus stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I have like a pretty good idea of like what I want to, like how I would space it out. Like that is sort of where I spent some of my time brainstorming around it.
Well, it won't cost you any money to write it down on a piece of paper.
That's right. So that's
yeah.
Like okay, you just need to like get these ideas on paper.
Yeah, because literally draw a box. It's a box, right? So literally draw boxes around them. I'll give you an example. When we were working with Eddie on the T-shirts, it's like, how do we sell commission T-shirts? How do we sell 20? Well, first there's a setup fee, and then there's the first 5 shirts, and then there's the extra that they order after that, and then there's the shipping. But you don't tell the customer all that. Customer doesn't care, you know, how you're breaking it down. They just want to know how much does this cost me.
Yeah, the shipping is something else. I was like, should I like sort of pad the price and then say it's like free shipping, or?
Yes, you should.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing more annoying than paying for shipping.
Yeah, people don't like that. That's definitely one thing I think that's holding back from my sales.
It's huge. And, maybe something you can do is find for yourself some kind of flat rate shipping. Work with the packaging aspect and the shipping aspect. And what is the absolute minimum package you can ship, and how much does it cost it to do it from, Vancouver Island to Moncton kind of thing.
Yeah. It was crazy. Like, I priced, like, shipping, like, the tin of sunscreen from here to Portland. And it was, like, with tax, like, $15.
I know.
Which is the same price. Like, I could send it to my sister in Ontario for the same price. So
yeah.
I don't get how, like, sending it, like, an hour up the highway is cheaper than halfway across, like, this huge country that we live in.
Well, and not only that, but, like, I did probably what you did. I looked on Etsy, I looked on Canada Post, and I was just shipping a wallet.
Yeah.
And it was going to be $15, and that's probably kind of what I expected, but I still thought, nah. I think I budgeted 10 kind of thing, right? I didn't want to lose the $5.
Yeah.
And so I just walked down to Canada Post. I said, how much? And he's like, oh, it should cost you a couple stamps. Like,
right.
She said, you could get this, if you can get it into an envelope,
yeah,
then we can ship it, right?
So, like, open the wallet and, like, put it through your food savers, suck all the air out.
I know, right? And maybe that's something to think about.
Yeah.
Seriously, like, I mean, I've got to get into shipping laundry detergent. I'm excited about that, but it becomes, what is your flat rate most economical package to ship?
Right.
And maybe it does involve a food saver. Maybe it does involve rethinking the packaging to fit in a different size. Because it will thrill and delight your customers to get what they wanted and pay $1.92 for shipping, right?
Yeah.
Or not pay $1.92 and don't know it.
Yes, exactly, yeah.
I mean, it's definitely the first time I've ever profited on shipping. So.
Yeah, it's nice when that can happen. Yeah.
Yeah. But I would literally just break it, like create a grid and put each season on it, whatever you think the month breaks are. Figure out what the shipping date is for each season.
Right.
That will meet people's expectation. Put the products in the boxes, like in the 4 different quadrants. Price them out. See how you can make an average price point of whatever it is you're aiming for, whether that's 60 or whichever. Work in shipping, divide that in as well. See if there's anything promotional that's worthwhile. If they order 3 or 6 or whatever, if they want to get them for a bunch of different friends.
Okay.
Think ahead how you might manage such a program. Do you use calendars? Do you use Google spreadsheets? Do you use whichever?
Right.
Some sort of something that's going to trigger you to no ship follow up.
Right.
Seek referrals.
Okay.
Because I think until you've sort of really conceptualized what these boxes look like, it's not just that, but I think, even if the boxes are not on subscription, they could be nice gift boxes for Christmas, eh? Like gift boxes?
Yeah.
Or if you don't do Christmas, I just mean holiday in general, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, well, that's one thing that I have seen, like, on Etsy with this, like, the herbalism box idea, is that, like, it's available either as a subscription or, like, by the season. So you don't have to buy, like, all 4 seasons if you want, just the winter box or whatever.
Well, I know that when Laura did it, Bliss by Laura.
Yeah.
Do you know her? She did the program this time last year.
Okay.
And I remember I bought a bunch of, like, Mother's Day sets. Or was it was some holiday where I got it for my mom, my sister, and a couple other people.
Yeah.
But it was just a super easy idea. For me personally, I barely even cared what was in them. As long as I knew that the scent was okay with that person.
Right.
I know what they like, right?
Yeah.
So it's not just the consumer, it's also the person looking for the good local holiday gift. So if you imagine yourself at the Christmas market, it's one, they can buy a box that contains